someone asked me why I call this show God's Wonders of the World. From biblical point of view, if I take you to John 1:3, it says that all things were made through him, and without him nothing was made that was made. Nature is one of God's beautiful creation, and through nature, God has been able to speak to us, teach us, and provide for us. For this reason, man has been called to protect nature. The zoo management has obeyed God by preserving nature, as we are going to see today with Mr. Eric taking us through the showcasing of the zoo. Thank you so much. Stay tuned.
To start up a zoo.
So it's
Please.
okay? Even me,
Yeah,
I can
you
start?
can set up a zoo, but remember you need to get a wildlife a user right through Uganda Wildlife Authority. They give you a right depending on why you want animals.
Okay.
Some people want animals for pet, for instance, parrots,
Yes.
peacocks.
Yes.
There's that class of wildlife user right.
Yes.
Then some people would want to start up a zoo. So they give you the standards upon which you can operate. They guide you because they have the animals. They give you the right to have these animals.
Okay.
Yes, but we can help you in also establishing that
But
particular
anyone
zoo.
can do it.
Yeah, but it's not something that you just wake up and do. You need a plan,
Yes.
and you need to have a long plan because you need to sustain the animals,
Yes.
feed them, treat them. You need vets, you need the human resource,
Yes.
you need the animals themselves.
Yes.
And so it's quite a process, but it's okay. Private zoos are there.
Yeah,
And for instance, like Kavumba Recreation Center,
Yes.
yeah. But also there is also a limitation on which animals you can have depending on the capacity you have to look
Okay.
after them.
Is this a cheetah or a tiger?
So these are tigers, the
Oh.
striped animals.
Okay. Do we
Uh,
have tigers in Uganda?
no, tigers, of course, these are tigers, but they are not exclusive to Africa.
Okay.
What I mean is tigers are found in Asia,
Yes.
and you will not find them in the wild here in Africa,
In Africa.
except maybe in zoos. For instance, South Africa, because we got this pair of tigers from South Africa.
Okay.
Mystic feathers, we exchanged.
Yes.
It was an exchange program. We gave them monkeys in exchange for a pair of tigers.
Okay.
Now, there are some zoos that do not have a particular species of animal.
Okay.
But these tigers were bred, the breeding from the zoo. So
Okay.
you don't just pick them from the wild and bring them here. You pick them from that zoo and brought them here. And we believe, of course, they will breed from here because it's male and female. Now, the tigers are strict animals. That's a special difference, that they have what we would call vertical lines on their bodies. This particular pair is the orange, and we have the white one.
Yes.
This is species called the Bengal or the Bengo.
Okay.
Bengo tigers. They're always in Asia because that is where they originate from. Now the Bengo tigers, or generally the tigers, are orange in color. They have some brown fur and some black stripes, running vertically. Then below, near the bellies, they have white kind of fur. They are very strong, strong species of tigers. The white one, you may think it's an albino. No, it's a genetic mutation.
Okay.
That's why it is white.
All right.
And usually when you have the two with those genes that usually form white, some tigers have those genes and you get it, but it's not an albino. So they are about 2.5 years.
Okay.
They came here last year around July. We unveiled them in December 2020. And the orange one is female.
Yes.
The white one is male. The male feeds on 9 kilos of meat
Wow.
every day. The female feeds on 6 kilos of meat every day.
Okay.
At 2.5 years, on a day, they feed them about 15 kilos of meat a day. So we're thinking, what if they turn 5 or 6? That shows you the kind of care we give them. They're looking healthy.
Yeah.
Feed them every single day. And we created this. This is what we call an exhibit. Now, this exhibit is more like a reflection or a version of the wild. It gives them a feel of the wild.
Yes.
Tigers love water. That is a pool. Tigers, so they love water, they swim. They're good swimmers. And when they decide to roar, something special about the tigers, when they decide to roar, they can roar to as far as 3 kilometers when they're roaring. So we create this environment to give them that special feel.
Yes.
So this is the exhibit, that is their pool. They love climbing.
Yes.
They're good climbers.
Yes.
They're good swimmers.
Yes.
They're good runners.
Yes.
So that is the environment. The platform you see, the podium, looks like a podium. That is an enrichment platform. So that enrichment is meant to enable them keep fit. So they jump up there, climb up there, relax also. But also sometimes we hang meat up and they jump to catch or to grab that meat. That is an instinct in the wild where they jump and grab animals. So we keep their mental and physical strength active.
Okay.
And that is what we offer. And you can see these are rocks we placed in. That's part of the enrichment process.
Aren't they dangerous?
Of course, tigers are very, very dangerous.
How
They're
do you
very
feed
fierce.
them? How do you go to?
Okay, every evening, what we do, every animal has a bucket.
Yes.
So they'll bring buckets. So when you saw it here when it saw a car, perhaps it thought there was food. But we feed them like around 6. They bring buckets of food. They place them in the holding facility. That's where they sleep, inside. So when they open, around that time they know it's time to go into the holding facility. So when they open for them to enter, definitely they will enter. They eat their food from there. They'll find meat there. And then in the morning, of course, they open for them to come out in the wild. So they eat, they find their meat usually inside. But they feed on rodents, they feed on meat, sometimes a goat, beef, such, because they're carnivores.
Yes.
Yeah, they love meat.
So they only eat at night?
In the evening.
Okay.
That is what we can do for them. And they're looking healthy.
Very
I can tell you. So you can imagine 15 kilos. If a kilo of meat is about, I don't know how much, 15,000? 15,000.
18, 17.
So you do the math every single day. And that is what we do for these animals. But remember, the money you pay at the entrance.
Yeah, I actually wanted to ask you
That
how
money
much?
paid at the entrance. That money that is paid to access the beach services, to enjoy our accommodation facilities, to have the conferences, is the money we use for animal welfare. It's the money that feeds all these animals. We have about 300 animals, video animals. It's the money that we use to treat them. It's the money that we use to improve their welfare.
So how much do you charge?
Ugandans, we charge as low as 10,000. We are the most affordable tourism facility in Uganda. 10,000 adults, 5,000 kids. And then for...
And that 10,000 is enough?
Of course, that is why we say the more numbers we have, it makes a difference.
Yes.
Because when you pay 10,000, the internationals, foreign residents, will pay $10.
Yes.
Then the foreign non-residents, those from abroad, will pay $15.
Okay.
But also we have other programs, other activities, special programs like behind the scenes, where you have an up close with the animals, you feed them, you go close to them. That is a special program. For Ugandans, it's 50,000. And then we also have another program called the volunteer program. People come and, do volunteer work here. We have the keepers program, junior keeper. The little ones, the young ones come and take up our roles. They clean the exhibits, they feed the animals. They get close and learn and understand and appreciate. So that is also another activity. And so all those activities we come up with, these special programs, the products we have. So whenever you pay that money to enjoy the products, to enjoy the services, it's the money we use to improve the animal welfare.
All right. So how has this...
So this exhibit, of course, there's electricity. It's it has the electric connection.
Yes.
So of course we know the tigers are very dangerous.
Yes.
But the people who take care of them, the animal keepers, are trained on safety protocols,
Yes.
how to handle, when to open, how do you open, how to take care of yourself. Because we are very keen on the safety of the animals,
Yes.
the safety of our guests, and the safety of the animal keepers. So it's very, very important. Safety is key working at this center.
Hello, how are you? Once again, Alexie, right here at Rite TV. Thank you so much for staying with us. I think you enjoyed the show. Like you've seen the animals, you've enjoyed everything. You have enjoyed God's nature. Thank you so much for staying with us. Next time, we'll be bringing you the series of The View right here on this show.
But remember, whenever we're going to a lockdown, when visitors are not coming, we don't realize those fees. But remember, those fees we collect are the ones that improve the welfare.
Okay.
But we are glad. What is very important is the health.
Yes.
The health of the citizens, our visitors, and our health. But along the way, we came up with the standard operating procedures. Social distance, please wear a mask. Of course, you have sanitized, you did your tests, but wear a mask. Of course, tiger is the largest of the big cats.
Oh.
It's larger than a lion.
I thought the lion was large.
Oh, no, tigers. Because if our tigers are 2.5 years and they look like that, what if it's
Like
4
5.
years? You know? So, but you can see he's looking healthy, and
Yeah.